Well, good morning to you all, good morning. Little bit of a frost this morning, not a hard frost, but a little bit. It's Wednesday. Now, does that mean it's the 5th of April? I don't know. And I've been looking at this job, and I was sort of thinking there's a much nicer way of finishing this than plasterboard and plaster like that. It was pointed out to me that it could end up looking a little bit like one of those slabs of Christmas cake that you can buy. So I thought, right, what we'll do, we'll re-examine how this gets finished. And so I've taken off one piece of plasterboard, and when we get up and look, what we've got going on here is we've got a wooden beam which holds the floor up upstairs, which if you want to sleep in the bedroom that's upstairs, I guess that's pretty important, having a beam that stops the floor from falling into the kitchen. Then we've got this other wooden beam which sits across the window frame, which again, you know, that's fairly important. And running between the two is an iron bar. This is chainage. It goes to a plate that is on the other, outside the other wall, and another plate which is on the front wall, and sort of holds the house together. So I guess that's sort of important. And what we've got is a couple of centuries of muck up and in around there. So what the plan of works is, will be to rake out some of the muck, detritus, and then on the shopping list this morning is some expanded mesh that can fill in and cover over the gap so that it can take plaster. The iron bar needs to live in a tunnel because, as you can imagine, it shrinks and expands. You know, iron does that. It gets hot, it expands, it gets cold, it shrinks. So you can't fix anything to the bar. It's got to be a tunnel around it. But I've got a clear idea of how I'm going to do that. It's going to involve getting a little bit messy, as I say. I'm going to rake out some of those mouse nests and yeah, Yep, right, okay. Cup of tea, then I'm going shopping.